What is up, guys? Welcome back to Slylisto. I am your host, Gush One, and today I'm going to be listing off some abilities that a very small amount of people can actually do in the world. And I guarantee you, you're going to want to try these out as soon as I tell you what they are, because you want to know if you're part of that minority. So let's get started. Like I said, these are things that you're going to want to try as soon as I tell you what they are. So feel free to do them as you're watching the video, because I'm going to be trying to do each and every one of these abilities or skills, if I may. So the first one and the most basic one, we've heard about this ever since we were in elementary school, and that is nobody can lick their own elbow. So I can't do it. Nope. Now, I have never met anybody that could lick their elbow, but I know there are a lot of people that have more flexible joints than others, and I've seen it on videos where people pop their shoulders and they could actually do this, but I'm not one of them. So that was number one. Let's move on to number two. The second skill is another one that we've been told ever since we were little, and that is that you cannot lick your own nose with your tongue. We try. Nope, can't do it. Now, I already knew I couldn't do that because I've been trying to do this since middle school. I did have one classmate who had a very long tongue and he could actually pick his nose with his own tongue. I don't know why you would want that skill at that time, but now that he's grown up, I can understand why he loves his tongue. The next thing on our list is you cannot fit your fist inside your mouth. I don't even have to try, because look at my fist compared to my mouth. Nope, can't do it. I think this became very popular when Mean Girls came out. I remember in school, everybody would talk about that really dumb blonde girl from the Mean Girls that could fit her whole fist in her mouth. Depending on who you ask, that's a very valuable skill. Next ability on our list is you cannot tickle yourself. For the longest time, this kind of made sense, because if you're gonna tickle yourself, you're gonna feel yourself moving, and it's just gonna feel like you're touching yourself, hopefully in appropriate ways. But then I realized that all you have to do is lick the roof of your mouth gently, and that tickles you. Yep, it tickles me a little. Another thing on our list is you cannot raise one eyebrow while keeping the other one set. I mean, am I doing it? Kinda? Not really? No, because this one's kinda... You know who could do this? The Rock. The Rock Dwayne Johnson, right? Yep. If you could do that, you're one of very few. I think this one raises farther than the other one, but I wonder if I could do the opposite. I got bushy eyebrows. The next thing on our list is you cannot wiggle your ears. This is something I can do. Check it out, guys. Wait, no, give me a second. Did you see it? Did you see it? The next thing on our list is something I'm not going to try, but it's worth mentioning for all you guys out there who want to be a little crazy. You see, if you are watching this in the future, you won't know what I'm talking about, but for a long time, our generation had this fad of doing different food challenges, like the cinnamon challenge, which when you take a big tablespoon of cinnamon and you shove it in your mouth and you try not to die. There was the cracker challenge, where you eat a bunch of crackers until your mouth dries up and you can't even chew anymore. And then there was the puffy bunny challenge, where you ate a bunch of, I think, Peeps, like bunny Peeps, and you just kept saying puffy bunny, and you kept doing that until you could not say puffy bunny anymore, and then you would go into a diabetic coma because you had a bunch of sugar in your mouth that you just had to swallow. So those things I'm not going to try because they're overplayed in today's time, but if you're watching this in the future, just know that those things are out there and you can Google them and you can see how stupid our generation really was. And the last thing on our list is something I do not have the ability to do on command, and that is sneezing with your eyes open. I believe this is truthful. There is no way you can sneeze with your eyes open, but I can't really make myself sneeze. Another thing though, if you do feel like sneezing, saying cow while you have that urge to sneeze gets rid of the sneeze completely. It always works for me. I do it in situations when sneezing is an interruption, and that's how I stop myself from doing it. And that was my list of abilities or skills that only a small group of people can do. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to check out more videos like this. If you wanted to check out more videos from us, be sure to click right here, which is going to take you to a video of American habits that other people in the world think are strange, or you can click down here, which is going to take you to a Throwback Thursday. You guys are really going to enjoy it. And thank you guys so much for watching. This was Gush One with Slylisto signing out.